Hello guys, my name is Quest. Welcome back to Scry, guys. You can find me on Twitter at QuestionBeaver, and we have a Twitch channel which is called Scryguystv, and I'm here again with...
Yep, it's Barry. You can find me on TikTok at Otaku, and today we're going to be doing another Modern Horizons 2 spoiler talk, and there are a lot of crazy spoilers from the last video.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot. Since we didn't make a video every day with the spoilers, it's just been piling up a lot, but yeah, this one's going to be a long one. Yeah, so the first one we got is Solitude for 2 white, 3 colorless. Elemental Incarnation, Flash, Lifelink, and when Solitude entered the battlefield, exile to one other target creature. That creature controller gains life equal to its power, then evoke exile white card from your hand, and it's a 3/2.
Crazy. Like I said, with all these evoke creatures and all of these exiling, like free spell effects.
Yeah,
it's
they're just all going to be good because I'm pretty sure. Do they all have flash too? Like,
I believe so. It seems like it. I'm not sure about the black one. We're gonna have to.
Or the green one. I know the blue one does. The blue one has flash, so that's.
Yes, I think when it has to deal with the board, they have flash. The black one it deals with the hand, so I don't think that one has flash, and the green one deals with your graveyard, so that one doesn't have flash.
Let me look at that right now because like that'd be insane, right? That's
yeah.
Nope. Okay, it doesn't have flash. Yeah, it just have the mana. So yeah,
I feel like if it deals with something on the board, it'll have flash. But Solitude is like this cycle of evoke stuff is just it's nuts.
Yeah, I'll definitely be talking about all those creatures, all the new whatever going to impact modern, probably in a video coming up next week for sure.
Yeah,
the impact of that. But let's talk about the next card here.
We have Esper Sentinel for 1 white. Whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell each turn, draw a card unless that player pays X, where X is Esper Sentinel's power.
All right, so let's what's your price on this card before I say mine?
Oh man, it's rough because for me, I'm coming from a commander mindset, and I'm like, it's just a one draw. Like $10, but then in modern, I don't know. It could easily be like 30 or something. $30 to
$40, just because of modern and EDH, and even legacy too. Like this is definitely powerful enough to be in legacy, death and taxes. Like this is definitely a very versatile card in many formats. Like this for 1 mana, and like it just Mystic Remora, but it's Risky Study just for 1. You're definitely not going to get it to like a 3/3 or something like that. So it's going to be a 1/1.
Yeah,
but
so definitely. Like Quest said, for all these other formats, these 60 card formats, it's your curve tops out at 2 to 3 depending on your deck, right?
Yep.
So definitely like a $30-$40 card for modern and all those. As far as commander, there's definitely better options.
Right?
Not in white, but if you're playing like blue. Yeah, all that stuff.
Definitely blue, yeah.
But yeah, I still think to me it's a $10 card, but for the other formats it is definitely going to be a $40 card. Yeah, because any kind of card draw you can get in white is powerful.
Yes, definitely.
Right? Let's talk about some other white cards. We have
Sanctificer and Vec for 2 white, Human Cleric and protection from black and from red, and when Sanctificer and Vec enter the battlefield, exile all cards that are black or red from all graveyards. If a black or red permanent spell or card not on the battlefield will be put into a graveyard, exile it instead. Definitely a good card.
Yeah, it seems like this card is specifically made to dick over Jund.
Not really Jund. I don't think Jund's up there. This is just like a screw over like 2 colors card, like right there. Because there really hasn't been any news. Like John been relatively like a deck for the past like decade, like for I guess 13 years now.
Yeah,
or no, even longer. Like probably almost like 2 decades now. It's a good deck.
I mean, it's definitely gonna hurt the decks that are playing cards like Ren and 6.
Yeah.
Anything with Dredge.
Yeah.
Definitely hurting fetch like cards that. What about for like Amulet Titan stuff?
No, not really. But this is a human, so probably going to be added into the human decks for modern. You could definitely get that out here. It's probably going to be a cyborg card for sure. Just the exiling effects are pretty good.
Yeah. We have a reprint with Karmic Guide, 3 and 2 white, Angel Spirit, Flying Pro Black, Echo for 5 mana. When it enters the battlefield, you return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's just a solid reprint.
Yeah, solid reprint. Definitely good.
It was getting up there. I think I believe it hit like the $12 to $15 mark. So,
yeah.
Great reprint for the set. I don't know. I don't think, is this playable in Modern?
No, not really. Just more like EDH for sure.
Right? Or it's definitely, like, would it be a part of those decks that are just, like, pitching stuff into the graveyard to reanimate it for cheaper?
No, definitely not. I think it's... Relivark is the one that's getting played in Modern.
Revelark? Okay.
Yeah, because you could flicker it, and it's really busted.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go to our blue cards.
Upheaval. Yay. And Modern legal, guys. Upheaval.
I don't want to be a part of that game.
Yeah, that's all I can say about that card. Everyone knows about it. If you don't know about it, you're a kind soul. You have not.
Well,
you have not seen devastation.
For everyone that's listening to this while they're driving, it's 4/2 blue. Return all permanents to their owner's hand at sorcery speed. No one's really having a fun time if you're playing this card.
No one is.
Like, you're definitely going to time.
Yeah, you're definitely. This is like, yeah, we're going to go to draw. I'm just going to go 0, like X0 or something like that.
Yeah, so I don't know why this is like one of the cards they reprinted. I don't know why they wanted to reintroduce this into Modern, because it's banned in Commander, so it doesn't really affect me there. And no one in our play group really plays World Purge, which is just the Azorius version of this at 11 mana or 10 mana. So
yeah.
Oh man, do you see any playability to this in Modern?
Yes, in blue-white control, it's going to be annoying. It's not going to be fun. It's going to be bad times.
Oh man, because then like, what's it called? If they're playing like all the like, is Chrome and Mox Opal are good in Modern, right? Or no?
Chrome Mox is, both of them are banned.
Oh shoot.
Yeah,
See,
they're both banned.
Modern, you know? That's why Quest is doing his own video on all the Modern staple cards or
yeah.
cards that
I'll definitely be
Modern.
picking like some of the common and rare and mythics, just like what's going to be impact the format off of my opinion, and what will happen. It's definitely going to be just new Modern format for sure. But yeah, I'm just definitely going to make a video about that. But up on the next card.
Yeah, we have Scuttle Tide for 1 in a blue enchantment. Pay 1, discard a card, create a 0/3 blue crab creature token, and it has Delirium, which is an old mechanic from Innistrad or something
Shadows of Innistrad.
Yeah, Shadows of Innistrad. But it says crabs you control get +1/+1 as long as there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard.
Definitely solid good card for EDH.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know about the playability in Modern, but for me, just thinking about maybe just paying 1 mana to make a blocker in Commander is fine, especially if you're going to be a deck that plays off your graveyard.
Yeah.
But nothing in Modern?
Nothing Modern. You got to dump down for me.
But for me, hey, man, if you're playing anything Sultai, even Azorius, you can kind of take advantage of this with like cards like Sun Titan and the 7-drop Angel.
Mm-hmm.
That if you're like, say you want to cast something bigger,
yeah,
you know, with the 7-drop Angel, Emeria Angel,
yeah,
or whatever, you put a plains down, and then the card that you pitch is now just free.
Yeah,
free
yeah,
real estate.
Yeah.
So I think this will enable a lot of things, a lot of graveyard shenanigans. Because for 1 mana you get to pitch, and then you get a 1/4 basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you can see, Quest does not care for this card. I think this card is going to be amazing in the right deck.
Okay, yeah, in the right deck, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like in the right deck, any card can be amazing, right?
Yeah, you're right on that one. All right, moving on to the next card, the Murphro God, Civilian. Oh wait, no. Civilan.
I don't know.
God of Sea and Sky, and it is a legendary creature, Murphro God. If you control two other Murfolks, Sylveon, God of Sea and Sky, has indestructible, and then when Civilian, God of Sea and Sky, attacks, draw a card, and then other Murfolks you control have Ward 1. So if you don't know what Ward does, if a permanent gets targeted and it had Ward, that player that is targeting that permanent has to pay 1 unless it gets countered. And it is a 2 blue, 1 colorless, and it's a 3/4.
Again, like, what are your thoughts for Modern?
Modern, it's definitely going to be really good for Murfolk decks. Definitely going to because it gives all other Murfolks like indestructible, which is pretty good.
Well, no, not oh yeah. Oh,
wait.
yeah. It
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
Alright,
Oh wait, no, wait. 2 more Sky. Oh no, just her. It's just a ward. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
No, I read that wrong.
I was
But
gonna
yeah.
say, like, what a blue mono
Nah.
blue card.
But she'll have indestructible, and she's a 3/4, and then like when she attacks, you draw a card, and then like other merfolks you control have like protection. So I think that'll be pretty good.
Yeah, and you know, for EDH, merfolks get out of hand just as fast as elves do.
Yeah, just
if
because
left alone.
Yeah, because of island walk and all that shenanigans, like it's really
and the
gross.
fact that this commander itself has protection, and then with that protection, she has card draw.
Yeah,
And with just her being on the field, all your merfolks have a taxing effect on it.
yeah.
So it's a pretty solid mono blue commander for merfolks, but I could definitely see it in all those SIMIC merfolk decks.
Oh yeah, what's his face? I don't remember what his face was.
Yeah, the 3-drop.
Yeah, the 3-drop.
That's
definitely gonna
rival
be added
Ixalan's.
in. Yep.
You could even put her in Tishana.
Yep.
She's a merfolk wizard, I believe. But yeah, just merfolks are just such one of those classic magic creature types.
Yeah.
Ever since Lord of Atlantis.
Oh no, back in Alpha, they were merfolks were around.
No,
in
but like,
Alpha.
wasn't Lord of the Atlantis like the first
Yep,
legendary
yep,
merfolk?
yep.
So I know. What's it called? The professor is like gonna be super happy about this card, right?
Yeah. Now, can we get a Beaver God? That's all.
First
I'm
of all,
asking.
we need more beavers in actual playable like Magic, not just silver bordered beavers.
All right, moving on to the next card here.
All right, we have disapprove. 1 in a blue, enchantment flash. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Creatures lose all abilities. At the beginning of the next end step, sacrifice disapprove.
I could see like this actually being busted. Like if you have like a card that like does make you sacrifice, like you can't sacrifice permanents. Like that's just gonna just be on the board in EDH.
Oh.
But this will be good in sideboard text for control decks. So yeah, it'll definitely be playable.
Wait, will this work with the Selesnya Elemental Boar, where it says
Yeah. Yeah.
wait, no, but then it would.
Oh no,
it
it
would
loses
have-
all
yeah,
ability.
lose
Never
all
mind.
abilities.
Yeah.
This is just a blue flash humility for 1 turn.
Yeah, basically.
But it doesn't affect the toughness, power and toughness.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
the
this
abilities.
is just, oh man, it's just another blue like I'm gonna save my ass for this 1 turn.
Yeah.
Oh man, do you see this running? Do you see yourself running this card in your blue decks?
No, I don't know. It depends. Like it's a good card, but like it just takes a slot for like enchantment for like a 1 turn type of thing, you know.
But at least it's also a cantrip.
Yeah.
It replaces itself and it possibly saves you for a turn. So I can see this. This is almost like a very shitty fog.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what's our next. Oh, black.
All right, black. We got a Torach.
Yeah.
Dread Chanter, which is 1 black, 1 colorless, and a legendary creature, human cleric, and it had kicker for 2 black. And then whenever an opponent discard a card, put a 1/1 counter on Torach. And then when Torach entered the battlefield, if the kicker was paid, target opponent discards 2 cards at random. Then it's a 2/1.
Man.
It's
impact on water.
No, not really. It need tiny bone effects to be modern playable.
Yeah, for at least for a commander, I wouldn't use this as my commander.
Yeah, definitely not.
Just because the kicker as it, unless you could find a way to bounce it to your hand to keep replaying it for 4 mana, it's just going to get more and more expensive. But it's definitely going to be one of those cards you slot in to any hand control or hand destruction type of decks, like Tiny Bones.
Yeah,
Croxa.
Yeah,
so solid card for 99.
Yeah, just a Hem or Torok if you pay to 2, basically, which is all right.
Yeah,
they should just probably put that card in modern.
Which one?
Hem or Torok. Just target opponent discard 2 cards at random for 2 black. But they'll never do that.
Yeah, we already have seen enough mistakes.
Yeah,
in modern, right?
Yeah.
Hogag. All right, our next card is going to be Dan for. This is actually dual colored card, but for 2 black, you could destroy a target creature and it can't be regenerated, but you could overload it for 2 and a white, and then just pretty much it's just another
Damnation / Wrath of God effect.
Yeah, but it costs 6 though. No, that's the alternate cost.
Yeah, that's the
Never
alternate.
mind.
It'll be
I'm
just
thinking
4.
about a
Yeah,
kicker,
yeah. You're thinking about kicker, but yeah.
But yeah, just a solid, just another solid board wipe for those Orzhov decks or whatever decks you're running with white and black in it.
Yeah.
Are you happy to see another Damnation effect?
Sure, I'm always okay with 4 mana board wipes.
Yeah.
Pretty alright.
All right.
And the next card we have here is Underworld Hermit, which is 2 black 4 colorless, a human peasant. And then when Underworld Hermit enters the battlefield, create a number of 1/1 green squirrels creature tokens equal to the devotion of black. And it's a 3/3. And then Mood, he's a peed.
He's the Pied Piper of squirrel.
Pied Piper of squirrels, yeah.
Jesus, this card is just great for all this squirrel support that we're getting.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh gosh, and then
you could definitely put this into like a mono black deck too. You don't even have to be squirrels. Like you definitely want like blockers, like Erebos. Like I need some blocker to play. Get like I think like 6.
Right, I need fodder.
Yeah,
that's what for those Turgid decks or those Rankle decks that are secretly Turgid decks.
Yeah,
you always just need more fodder, and the fact that you could blink this somehow with effects like Thassa or Conjurer's Closet to keep repeatedly getting more squirrel tokens. It's gonna be a fun it's a goofy, very jank card at 6 mana because sometimes you at the worst you're gonna only get 2 squirrels.
Yeah.
But hey, 6 mana for 5 power on the board is okay.
Definitely a good card for limited as well. That there's a lot of good cards for limited.
I can imagine I'm not gonna pay to play this in draft because draft is expensive.
I don't know if I'm actually gonna draft this set. Like maybe in like at my local LGS probably, but that's it. Pretty much it.
Yeah, but like drafts for like these type of sets are usually what, like $50?
No. It'd probably be like $7 a pack for Modern Master or Modern Horizons. So probably like I think $25 or $30, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I'm not good enough to do that. Quest is.
I'm pretty decent at drafting, but yeah, let's move on to the next cards. All right, Gorilla Shaman for 1 red, Ape Shaman 1/1, and then XX1. Destroy target non-creature artifact with mana cost. Wizards, mana cost X.
Yeah, this is. It's just a solid artifact removal.
Yeah, definitely a good one for just because of uncommon, and it's from Nemesis too. I just realized that now. Oh wait, not Nemesis. It's from the set from Force Will. There we go. Alliance. There we go. Because
wait, this is a reprint?
Yeah, this is a reprint now. Wow. Yeah, I just realized that now. Okay. I thought that was a new card.
Yeah, the fact that this also you could do it on the turn it comes down. It is important because at least for Commander, it's 1 mana, destroy Mana Crypt. 3, and then after that, it scales up to be more and more expensive. But really, what you're really trying to destroy with this thing is just fast mana. Yeah. Unless someone has a swords out.
Yeah.
Because frack them swords, bro.
Yeah, man.
And then we have Flame Blitz at 1 red enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, Flame Blitz deals 5 damage to each planeswalker and it has cycling for 2.
So how can we break this card, right? How can we like change the types of all types to like planeswalkers?
I'm pretty sure there's a blue card that does that.
Like change like every creature down like a planeswalker, deal 5 damage to each of them.
That's such a weird workaround, but
yeah.
This it's rough because if this was in white or green, you could easily just slot it in as a cantrip because of all those cards that all the enchantress cards that trigger off of this. But for red, it's a very red thing to do, and for the most part, you're really just gonna cycle this card at the end.
Oh, the Lord! Remind me of Pokemon. Blast it! Not again! James and Jesse off again.
Oh, you know why? It's because who's in the art? Do you know who that is?
I do not.
It's the curse guy from the.
Right, the curse guy.
The most unlucky guy in Magic history.
Yeah.
I don't know who has it worse, this guy or Fibblethip, because that dude's always lost.
Yeah.
I think this guy, because he constantly gets shat on.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Moving on to next red cards here.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
man. Radvan, Nimble,
Pilferer.
Pilfer. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. For 1 red and Monkey Pirate. It is a 2/1. Then whenever Ravager Nimble Pilfer deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token and exile the top card of that player's library until the end turn. You may cast that card. And it had dash for 1 red and 1 colorless. And what dash does is, if you have it in your hand, you can pay dash cost, which just gives it haste, and you could swing at it. But at the end of your end step, you put it back into your hand.
Oh, man. A 1, man. You know what this thing is missing is haste.
Yeah.
Right? But definitely, I feel like this will be... You could slot this into any 99 for a red deck.
Yeah.
Because it's just going to be 2 mana. You get a treasure token and possibly a treasure token and a card off the top of somebody's.
Man, I will play that as
thing.
my commander just because you're creating that token like on turn 2, so you're like up on mana and you could probably hit something cool. Like you'll be at 3 mana and you get something like just mana rocks or like something cool.
And plus, like it's always detrimental to a player when you're taking cards from them.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if you don't cast them. So like, say you do this, you Ragavan a Narset player, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna hit you, and then what's that off the top? Expropriate. Oh, guess we won't be having those kind of decisions this turn. This game. But if anyone doesn't know who this one is, it is actually the best friend of Carrie Zev, Skyship Raider, who used to make it as a token, and now it is a legendary creature itself.
Yes.
But yeah, this seems like a really fun build. It's always an issue. I always have issues with commanders that cost 1 or 2, just because they come out, and even after you pop them, they come out. It's still cheap. It's
It'll be like 3, 5, and then it's like 7. Nah, that's really expensive.
yeah. But by the time you're like at set, like some people are gonna be like, oh, whatever, man. It's just
Yeah.
And then like the more it starts chipping away at people's decks and getting more powerful stuff, it's like, all right, I think we got to stop it, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a sweet card. Moving on to next colors, I think, right?
Yeah,
all right,
green.
Yep.
All right, I got to talk about this because I am the enchantress player.
Yep.
Well, I haven't built an enchantress deck in a long time, but we have Sanctum Weaver, 1 in a green, enchantment creature dryad for 0/2. Tap it, add X mana of any one color where X is the number of enchantments you control.
Yeah, if you have that 1 blue enchantment that untaps a creature, that's infinite mana.
Yep, retreat to Coralheim.
Yeah.
Well, no, but then that one you have to keep dropping lands down.
No, wrong one. They're the one where you use a chant creature where you could untap it.
Freed from the Real?
I think so.
Yeah, the one.
It's
Yeah,
like
the
one
one
blue,
I used to.
and then you make 2, untap it, two, and
Oh,
you just keep
God.
1 floating. Yeah, infinite mana on turn 2.
Yay!
Yeah, guys, we got it. No,
Right.
okay, like,
But definitely just a way for Wizards to reprint reserve list cards.
yeah, definitely.
Because not even trying to hide it this time, because this is Sarah's Sanctum on a creature. Is it going to be a new staple in Enchantress decks? Yes.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely going to be
Are
in
you
the type of list.
Yeah, are you definitely going to put Freed from the Real or the other? I know there's another blue card that does it. That's like $12 or something like that.
I don't think so, just because I'm not building Enchantress decks. Like, I don't know. It's
No, there is. There's another Freed from the Real effect. That's just like it, but it's a little bit older. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely just another card that's easily going to be $15 to $20.
Yeah.
Just because of its combo potential.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Moving on to the next card. Since we didn't have the language on there, I'll tell you what it does. So, a Timeless Witness. So, it's 2 green, 2 colorless, creature, human, shaman. When Timeless Witness enters battlefield, return target card from your graveyard to your hand, and it has Eternalize, which you could pay the cost, exile the creature card, and then make a 4/4 that's a copy of it. So you basically get a 2-for-1 down the road. So really good late game. If you mill it early enough, it's really good. Just pay 7 mana, return something. I think the card's playable, like in EDH.
Yeah, hey, I'm always down for more just repeatable effects or like redundancy. So you're gonna have the Witness Sisters in here. Do you think that's gonna catch on? I'm gonna coin it first. Just like Soul Sisters. Now we have Witness Sisters.
Nah, definitely not. Just
Wow.
because like it
Why
has to be
not?
like, no man, let's change them. All right. Eternal Witness is 1 mana, and then like the Eternal Lights cost 2. There we go. That's how you do.
No, I'm just talking about just like pairing them with their names.
Oh, I know.
Because we have souls attendants. No. What you're talking about is complete nonsense. All right. No 1 mana return and you get a body on the field.
That seems fair.
But this card, the fact that it has Eternalize to just get itself back if you can't recur it yourself and maybe you just need it for the next turn is going to be really good.
Yeah.
Right. So just a solid, nice little, not a reprint, but a new card of an old classic, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely a good one. All right, moving on next card, which is Durant for 2 green, 1 white.
This has flash too.
And
That's
nice.
Yeah,
that one had flash. Oh man! So a creature, elemental incarnation, to a flash reach, and then when Endurance enters the battlefield, up to 1 target player puts all cards from their graveyard on the bottom of their library at a random order, and then evoke is exile green card from your hand into 3/4.
Yeah. You know, you don't even have to invoke this because how hard is it to get 3 mana for a green deck?
Yeah.
But definitely you could do this to either save your graveyard or shut down somebody who's working off their graveyard.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely gonna be modern playable for sure, and all that fun stuff. And even like I could see this being played in like Legacy too. Like it's definitely has a powerful effect too.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be able to see myself kind of slotting this in a good amount of my green decks.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, sometimes you run out of steam or like some of your pieces are going to be exiled.
Mm-hmm.
And just any way that you could save your graveyard is how I want to play.
Yeah.
So, our next card is going to be Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth. Legendary land. Each land is a forest in addition to its other types.
We could do black things too. Black. We're good green players, you know. All we need good Cabal coffers next week on spoilers, you know.
No. Next unbanning announcement: Raphelios.
What if they just reprint like a different Raphelios for like 1 mana?
Well, no, I think if they were going to reprint it, it was going to be like 5.
Nah, 1 mana.
Even Raphelios wasn't 1 mana, wasn't he 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. We were like, hey, no, we can keep him banned, but we're gonna make just a more busted version of him.
Yeah, that seems fair, right,
No,
guys?
Again, for me, I don't understand the reason behind this unless they're gonna come out with a Cabal Coffers-esque like thing for green. Maybe this will affect Vernal Bloom, but then your opponents get that same. You know what I mean.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate, but like, you have K-Sun. I mean, you definitely you could definitely abuse yourself since you could play like Niftos Rank to actually tap colors.
Yeah, I guess the best thing with this is going to be Nissa, who shakes the world.
Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna be great too.
So yeah, a little weird for me. Did you expect anything like this?
No, I'm excited though. I'm ready to put the Hydras in.
But is there a specific impact you can think of making all lands forests?
Nope. I wish I can, but
I
nope.
guess we're gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. All right.
Moving on to the next card is Ignoble Hierarch, which is 1 green Goblin Shaman, Exalted, which says whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it get +1/+1 until the end of turn, and then it taps for black, red, and green, and it is a 0/1. So basically, Noble Hierarch, but evil.
Oh man, this card is going to be delicious.
Didn't you say it was like $60 pre-order?
Yeah, I think it's like around that mark. It's gonna be. It's nuts. I don't like. Where do you see this being played in?
Done. Modern. It's gonna be a amazing card. In Goblins too. Goblins are gonna be a deck now. Like, it definitely need to reach for mana too. Like, it's definitely gonna be an amazing card.
Oh my gosh. And I love the flavor text. He protects the fetid bog from light, life, and the hideous sound of laughter.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I like the play on words for the name. Ignoble, Hierarch. I'm definitely gonna. I typically don't like playing mana dorks, especially in Commander, because the later the game goes, the more useless they become, right?
Yeah.
But I'm definitely gonna try to find a way to slot this into my Corvul deck. I know I'm getting 2 boxes, so
I'm getting 1 set booster.
I'm hoping
but yeah.
I get a foil version of this, or I'll trade for it. But still, and it's a goblin, mono green goblin, not a mono green goblin, but a green goblin.
I think that's the first mono green goblin, isn't it?
Right? Yeah,
yeah.
And I want to get this alternate art with Spider-Man Green Goblin.
Yeah, or Hobgoblin.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh no, Hobgoblin's like orange though.
I guess, yeah.
All right, next card we have is Guy's Will Sorcery. Suspend 4 for 1 green. Until end of turn, you may play lands and cast spells from your graveyard. If a card will be put into your graveyard from anywhere this turn, exile that card instead.
Okay, so why green getting the good old Yawgmoth's Will over here, you know?
Oh my gosh. This is
I mean,
amazing.
it's in the wrong colors, but yeah,
Whoa.
it's still good. It's
Hold on. Why is it? I think Yawgmoth's Will is in the wrong colors.
Can you imagine this being in red?
I mean, red. I could see this being in red too. Honestly, red does a lot of things that exile cards.
Yeah.
From like because red doesn't get to reuse their cards too much.
Yeah.
But
here's a little R&D fix, right? Guys will but blue.
That doesn't make sense at all. That'd be Ursa's Will. No, yeah. It's a really great workaround to reprinting a Yawgmoth's Will.
Mm-hmm.
Because I believe that's reserve list now too.
Yeah.
Or it's been reserve list.
Yeah.
But yeah, this could almost be a mono green staple.
Yeah, probably
at
will
this
be.
point.
It won't be in some decks, but definitely will be in like 3 color, 4 color, 5 colors, all those.
Man, yeah. No, I could see this being like in probably half green decks. I'll see.
Yes.
Just because, especially with green, you kind of run out of steam sometimes.
In like SIMIC. Just
gross.
just gonna put down suspend. Alright, cool, time to go off now.
Right.
Doop ba doop doop doop. You're all dead.
Right. Especially if you have like clock spinning and all that stuff and Joyra's time bug.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Fun times for green.
Yeah.
Green's gotten a lot of crazy cards. I'm not
Yes,
gonna lie.
a lot of them.
Let's talk about the multicolor.
Lonus, cryptozoologist, right?
Yep.
All right, I did say it right. All right, for 1 blue, 1 green for 1/2, and then whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, investigate. So investigate is you create a clue token, which a clue token does is pay 2, sacrifice it, and draw a card. And then the other ability is sacrifice X clue token, 2 clues, or just clues. Target opponent reveal the top X card of their library. You may put a non-land permanent card with mana cost or mana value, or whatever you guys prefer, mana value X or less from among of them, and onto the battlefield under your control. That player puts the rest at the bottom of their library in a random order. That's pretty busted, right?
I hate this. Okay, so we're getting closer and closer to possibly having to ban Deadeye Navigator.
So basically with Deadeye Navigator, you could like literally take a opponent's library and to put on your battlefield. That's kind of funny, right?
Yeah, that's
some tech I would do.
Yeah, I know. Like the moment I saw this, that's where my mind went to.
I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just take you out now. To take your whole entire deck and put on my battlefield. Like, yeah, thank you. Then they just concede.
Exactly.
Like,
this card is it's nuts already. Like the fact that that's where my mind goes to is like where everybody else's mind is gonna go to.
Yeah, and like all the other cards, like you could definitely put tokens in here because you could like sack them to like the other one that whenever a creature dies, create clue token.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think this might make Tireless Tracker spike in price.
Oh yeah, Tireless Tracker. Definitely
what's it called? Underworld Investigations, just to like when those creatures die or anything like that. The fact that this is also just a 2-drop is what's nuts to me. Like I think Wizards needs to stop with these 2-drop SIMIC commanders.
That's what I would do in the R&D department. That's something like I would create something like that.
Exactly. That guy's fired now. I hope he's fired. This card it's too nuts, man. Like SIMIC already doesn't have a hard time getting to 4, 6, 8 mana.
Yeah.
Right, and then you're gonna but you're gonna tell me that the downside of this is it has summoning sickness.
No, else it busts you. You could play like Doubling Season, Second Harvest, Feral Lives. Just double all your tokens.
I already hate this card, and I know like I want to build it so much, but I also don't.
I love it.
Yeah, but I also feel like it's gonna be one of those commanders that you'll get sick of just because of the power level.
Yeah, that's true. And I feel like this might actually get the Level treatment. Maybe. Level treatment if it gets too crazy,
No, I don't think so because Kinnan is still around.
Oh no!
Hey, I've seen. Come on, man. We've all seen. Who hasn't gotten Kinnan Basalt Monolith?
That seemed fair. You could definitely disrupt that, but like I don't know about this one. This one could be abused really bad in EDH.
No, I feel like this and Kinnan are like almost at the same power level. I feel like Kinnan is still stronger.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Because like with this one, you could at least containment priest those creatures.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you could definitely get, yeah.
All right. For the next one, we have an Elder Dragon. Surprisingly, in this set, Piru the Volatile, two red, 2 white, and 2 black. Legendary Elder Dragon, flying lifelink. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice unless you pay Mardu, and when Piru dies, it deals 7 damage to each non-legendary creature.
Definitely a decent card.
Yeah. I don't see myself building this as a commander.
It's more like a situation board wipe for sure. Like
yeah.
It's I mean the fact that it's a non-legendary creatures, which is fine.
Yeah, but I mean I don't know how easily you could slot this into an Dragon type of commander deck, but it's there.
Yeah, it's there.
I think they just did this just to possibly finish out the cycle because I don't remember there being a Mardu Elder Dragon.
No, there isn't. Watching the Teamer one be like the most busted one, like your mana tap for double, and then like creature you control have like fire breathing.
Oh god, wait, hold on. Was there a Teamer one? No,
no. They're actually didn't like the Khans Elder Dragons, the 3-color ones.
Wait, no, there's no, because there's Dramoka. They're all 2-color.
Yeah.
So this is 3-color.
Yeah.
This is like Nicol Bolas.
Yeah.
The Dominaria ones. Those we had the Esper Dragon.
Yeah.
So those things, okay, like Palladius more or whatever.
They're completing the set. It looks like.
Oh, so wait, there was never a Teamer.
Nope, there never was a Teamer. Not Jund. Teamer. Jeez, I can't even remember them now.
Yeah. Okay. So just the cycle isn't finished.
Yeah. The cycle isn't finished. My bad.
But yeah. Thoughts on it?
It's decent.
All right.
I can't see myself playing this modern, but it seemed like a fun EDH deck.
Yeah, I mean Mardu control.
Yeah, basically, or Super Friends.
Yeah,
with stacks. But let's
move
on.
But then, are you playing this over Queen Marchesa? No.
Oh no, definitely not. Yeah.
All right, what's our next cards? Oh yeah,
Gaia Drone, right?
Yeah.
Or a Gaia Drone.
I don't know.
Diada?
Yeah.
Diada? For 1 blue, or 1 colorless, 1 blue, 1 black, and 1 red. Legendary Planeswalker, Diada, and protection from permanents with corruption counters on them. Interesting. And then each opponent loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. Put a corruption counter up to 1 other target creature or planeswalker, and then gain control of, and then that's just +1. Then -3 is gain control of target creature or planeswalker until the end of turn. Untap it and put a corruption counter on it. It gains haste until the end of turn. That's pretty decent, right? And then -7 is gain control of each permanent with a corruption counter on it. That seems pretty cool.
It's okay. For a Grixis Planeswalker, am I playing this over the Nicol Bolas Planeswalkers? Nah.
You know how we can make this busted?
What?
Do like hybrid, like red, black, and then like what, like just 2 colors. All right, I'm done now. I just really stop.
Well, because like for me, the fact that even if you had like a doubling season effect out here, it's not doing anything. With the minus.
It's definitely not doing anything.
So this is probably one of the more fairest Grixis Planeswalkers I've seen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just the fact that you could, if it makes its way back around the table, you get to take control of a commander.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's good. What about for modern?
For modern, I could definitely see like one of in like Grixis decks, like depending on what like the format is in the future. I could definitely see one ofs.
All right. So we have. I'm not even gonna try it. I tried before we filmed, and it's just not gonna happen. So I'm calling her Asmo. Legendary creature. You guys have probably seen this all over YouTube at this point, but as long as you've discarded a card this turn, you may play Hybrid Rakdos to cast this spell. When Asmo enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a card named the Underworld Cookbook, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Sacrifice 2 foods. Target creature deals 6 damage to itself.
I'm glad that they're giving food like a way in EDH, you know, but 1 mana 3/3 seems a little too good.
Yeah. So I don't like, especially for modern.
Modern, maybe.
Right, just because
maybe.
faithless looting is gone, right?
Yeah, face looting gone, and like I don't know. I don't think that's gonna be modern playable unless they unban faceless looting.
Yeah, I feel like this is a card. I don't know how effective it'll be on the as a commander, but I could see it being played in like those Croxa decks or any hand resumption, discard type of affecting decks. The Underworld, the fact that it tutors up the basically an equipment, and it makes you tap it. The Underworld Cookbook says tap, make a food token.
Yeah.
And then for 4 mana, sacrifice it, return a creature from the graveyard to the battlefield.
Yeah, and if it was face looting with legal modern, it would be like literally the cat cauldron combo, and then like you would like get this out on like turn 2. Like it does a 3/3 solid 3/3 in modern on turn 2. Seemed pretty good with like the cat combo aside of it. So you're basically just getting the value that you want. Like it's really good.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see like the builds on this for Commander.
It's definitely gonna be very interesting because if it was like Jund colors, right? It will be amazing.
Oh man, triple hybrid color.
That'd be something new, yeah.
All right, I think we're going to artifacts next. Oh no, we have one last multicolor. We have general. Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's me. General Feroce Rockrick. All these names, man. For 1 white, 1 red, and 1 colorless, legendary
creature.
Creature, okay.
Sorry, that's my fault.
I'm like, what? Human soldier, hexproof and multicolored. Then whenever you cast a multicolored spell, create a 4/4 red-white golem artifact creature token. And it's a 3/1.
Yep, I think this will be a fun like little build.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem too overly powerful to me because it's going to be a hero of the Precinct 1 on a legendary creature. And I'm trying to think of all the multicolor spells in Boros.
It's really hard. Maybe probably for like 5-color decks, like a bunch of multicolors,
Oh yeah, just slot it into like
probably more like a slot than like an actual commander. I don't think this is actually a good commander, but
yeah, but this will be pretty sweet and like those just like people try to do the 5-color token decks.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. So it's definitely going to be it's a 3/1 for 3 mana, and if you can take advantage of casting multicolored spells the turn it comes down, you're just going to make a whole bunch of 4/4 golems.
Yeah, definitely. All right, moving on to next one.
Oh yeah, Kart the Line 2 and Golgari. Whenever Kart the Line enters the battlefield or a planeswalker you control dies, look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may reveal a planeswalker card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest to the bottom in a random order. Planeswalker loyalty abilities you activate cost an additional loyalty to activate.
Screaming out, Super Friends.
Oh man, Golgari Super Friends. All you're gonna see is just a whole bunch of Vraskas, Lilianas, and Grooks.
Basically.
And Nissas, right?
Yeah. It is definitely EDH. I don't see this being played in modern at all. Just because like you could easily kill it. It's a 3/5 and 4 mana. Like you'd rather be doing other things like doing like 2 stuff on your turn around like turn 4 or something like that. But definitely EDH. Definitely gonna be a fun commander for sure for Golgari.
Yeah, or you even throw it in those Atraxa decks.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun to pair up with like Vorinclex with this guy too.
Oh god.
Yeah, that makes it like double season right there.
Oh, it does. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Let's go.
All right, let's move on, guys. All right. Altar of the Goy for 5 colorless. Tribal artifact Lagoy. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gets +X, where X is the number of card types among cards in all graveyards. And then Lagoy creatures you control have trample.
Oh man, it's just turning every creature in your deck into a Tarmogoyf.
Yeah, basically, pretty good.
Yeah, because you can't. There's a couple of like white enchantments that almost do this, like the one Exalted enchantment. That pretty much gives you +1/+1 for each creature you control.
Yeah.
But this one is really affecting the graveyard, and so it's just like a really nice buff for those Voltron type of commander decks.
Yeah. All right.
And then we have Cauldra Complete, 7-drop, legendary artifact equipment, living weapon, indestructible. Equipped creature gets +5/+5 and has first strike, trample, indestructible, haste, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a creature, exile that creature. Equipped for 7.
No, pretty disgusting about this card. You could Stoneforge it in.
Oh yeah.
That's what I see in modern with this. But I'm happy they finally give it a card. We're
the
going to get a
complete version.
token,
Yeah, I'm just super happy that like all the whole art is complete.
Yeah.
Because I've always wondered how that was gonna look like.
Yeah, it looks like a Bionicles like set to me.
Oh man, but yeah, this card is gonna be crazy for those Voltron decks, especially if you have cards like the 1 mana white spell.
Yeah.
That lets you play play equipment on flash, and then it auto equips.
Yeah.
Or you have a hammer of Nizan out.
Yeah, or like the Sigarda's Aid and like cool.
That's what it's called. Yeah, that's what it's called. Sigarda's
yeah.
Aid. Yeah. And then what's it called? You can even stone wire giant it.
Yeah, there's a lot of busted stuff you could do in EDH and modern as well. Just Stoneforge is pretty gross.
Yeah, and then you have what's it called? The paladin that lets you equip for free.
Oh, yep, that guy too. That's gross.
Yeah. So definitely a really fun card. If you could find a way, like I think grappling hook will let you fight a creature.
Oh, what if you like make all creatures block this turn if able, so they all block? So you like if it's still gonna die, you deal 1/1/1 till they just all get exiled.
Amazing.
Deck check, guys. Write it down.
I definitely can see people trying slotting this into those Gerard decks. Those this will be a fun equipment for sure.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to our last slide for the day. Second to last.
All right, Scion of Draco, 12 mana artifact creature dragon, domain.
Yep.
Oh wow! And this spell costs 2 less to cast for each basic land type among lands you control. So 5, which will be cost 2 mana basically if you have all 5 of them, and it had flying. And then each creature you control gains vigilance if it's white, hexproof if it's blue, lifelink if it's black, first strike if it's red, and then trample if it's green. And it's a 4/4.
Amazing.
Yeah, another target for Ninja Girl.
Oh my god. Do you just put this in just so you can ninja like?
Yeah, basically. That's what the other Draco's used for.
Oh.
That's all I seen you for. What a waste.
Oh man, yeah. I was more thinking it's like, oh cool, you could put this in those Dragon decks. Or Scion of the Dragon, but nope, Yuriko, of course.
Yep, Yuriko, just like, yep. All right, cool. Thanks, Wizards.
Oh man, but yeah, a new solid card just for Dragon decks
or 5 color decks too.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely has a solid, good ability for all those.
Oh yeah, because it doesn't specify for dragons.
Yeah,
for each dragon you control. Okay, yeah. So it's just a nice little blanket effect. And if you're playing a decent amount of basic lands, then you're fine.
Yeah.
This is gonna come down not for 12, but maybe for 6, for 4 at the best 2.
And you don't have to play this in just a 5 color deck. You could put this in your 2 color deck, 3 color deck, 4 color deck, or even 1 color deck too. Because it's not. I don't believe it had the color or like you have to play for. Your
well, no, it has domain. So domain says that you have to have one of each. Basically.
Oh, never mind. Yeah. Scratch that then.
Yeah. So like at the most you're playing this in at least a 3 color deck, so it'll just cost 6.
Yeah.
For specifically depending on what keywords you want on your creatures, right?
Yeah, definitely.
But definitely a fun card. I could see this seeing play in certain decks.
Yeah. Definitely a fun card. All right, moving on to next one or our last. Or nope, 2 more.
Yeah, 2 more.
Right.
So we have Derma Taxi 2-drop. Vehicle. It has imprint, which says when it enters the battlefield, exile a creature card from your graveyard and tap 2 untapped creatures you control until end of turn. It becomes of the imprinted creature, except it's a vehicle in addition to its other types.
It's a really good card for two colorless. Like exile something like busted, like Nick's as you said before.
Yeah, I mean definitely if you feel like maybe you just need this for the turn, you're gonna exile the creature that's already in the graveyard, and if it's one of those creatures that can get you the win for 2 mana, it's amazing.
Yeah,
like I was telling Quest before we started recording, you could exile a Nyxbloom Ancient for the turn, and then it's that.
No, what would make this card really busted? What if this is any card in any graveyard?
Oh yeah. See, but people don't like it when you play with their cards, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But the fact that if maybe it says exile a creature card from a graveyard.
Oh, Well, never mind.
Yeah. So the fact that you could somehow flicker this, and maybe you're like, all right, cool. Oh, I would like a shield rid for
I like
the turn.
how this is codeless too. Like you could play the codeless. Like I do like a Nixon agent for a turn, and then you like have like I don't know how many wastes you'll have, but it's
Right. Oh my god.
yeah.
Any waste, or if you're playing mono white, you're like, all right, cool. Now I have a whole bunch of white mana.
Yeah, or like something busted like Deadeye Navigator. Or,
Yeah,
or
so-
actually, Deadeye Navigator won't work with this, but yeah, it's definitely great.
Well, no, it'll still work because it'll trigger when another card enters the battlefield. It'll soul
Does-
bond to that creature.
Does Deadeye flicker too, or
So Deadeye can flicker itself.
oh, gotcha.
You know, most
Yeah.
most of the time people flicker Deadeye because to protect it.
Oh, gotcha,
Right?
gotcha. Right.
But yeah, this could open a lot of doors to a lot of other decks just because it's a colorless creature.
Mm-hmm.
So amazing card.
Yeah, definitely good, solid EDH card. Don't know about modern. We'll definitely see if it's even played in modern.
Yeah.
But who knows? Let's talk about the next card here, which is Breya's Apprentice for 1 red, 2 colorless, which put it being in red section, but that's okay. Artifact creature, human artificer. When Breya's Apprentice enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 colorless stopper creature token with flying, and then sacrifice a artifact. Choose one, exile top card of your library. You may play it till your next turn. You may play that card, and then target creature gets +2/+0 till the end of turn, and it is a 2/3. Definitely not modern, but what were you saying?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so definitely not modern. It's just too slow, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It doesn't have
but
base.
EDH,
But EDH, it's great. Like listen, in EDH for me, the more I played Red, the more I appreciated effects like the first one. The fact the fact that it says you can play it until your next turn, it doesn't hurt you in a way that okay, I can't play it this turn, but I can
Yeah.
play it next turn, right?
Mhm.
So any kind of card advantage you can get in Red, you have to take.
Yes, definitely.
Right, because people still play the Red Outpost
Mm-hmm.
for the exiling effect.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, I am a huge believer of Bergie, and the other side of Bergie, where you discard a card to exile the top 2, you could play those cards.
The way it should be meant.
Yeah, I know. I know. There's those dirty, cunning Ingus players.
Sure.
Listen,
But,
hey, I don't
yeah.
have that in my deck. All right, I play Bergie the fairest way possible.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, definitely a solid card for EDH. I could definitely see this.
Yeah.
In.
Oh man, yeah. We here at the Scry guys, we're just super excited.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to test these cards out in EDH. And then I don't know if I'm going to be playing Modern. Like, Modern's going to be a really sketchy, like, area.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I never play.
that's going to
60
be a
cards,
gray
so.
area for the first week. But yeah.
But yeah, definitely we're gonna see which cards are working, which cards don't. Obviously, for Commander, a lot of these cards just work.
Yeah, all right. And let's talk about the last slide here. We got
yeah.
the
Oh,
dual
snap.
land, new dual lands, which are artifact land that are indestructible, but they enter battlefield tapped.
Yep. Great. Hey, look, listen. The only things that we always hated about artifact lands is that they could be popped by artifact destruction.
Yes.
But yeah, we have the full 10 land cycle
Yeah, we got
of all these dual lands.
yeah, which is awesome. Definitely, maybe they're just too slow because all the
Wait.
untapped ones got banned.
Wait, is Affinity gone?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, darn.
Only hardened scales is around. That would evolve into, but when Affinity got like actually just got disappeared.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. Any like this is at least it gives you the ability to tutor in Commander with like cards like Trinket Mage
yeah.
that can get a 0-drop, which these lands are 0-drops. There's also what's it called? There's that Azorius Commander from Zendikar that would make lands into creatures.
Yeah. Yeah, but you only get the
You only get the Azorius
yeah.
one, yeah. But hey, you know, more dual lands for a lot of budget players. The more that you can get mana fixing in, the more consistent
people
your
can
game
play.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very very happy about that. But yeah, I think that's all the spoiler for today. Just so many. Hopefully next week we get some crazy ones. But yeah, guys.
Yeah, I think next week it's gonna finish off.
Yeah,
everything
I
else.
believe next week. Yeah, because I believe the set comes out actually June 18th.
Yeah, June 18th. So
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, all right, guys. Like, subscribe, and comment what's your favorite spoiler out of the whole set, and like what type of a combo did you think of in like EDH, modern, or any other format. My name is Quest,
My name is Barry.
and we are the Scry guys.